What's up, guys? Here, yeah, we're back at another winter storm. Just underneath the next 48 hours or next 72 hours, there's going to be another winter storm by Thursday into Friday into Saturday, traveling across the deep south, maybe into portions of central and northeast United States. It probably might impact portions of central and southern Illinois, Arkansas, Missouri, southeast Oklahoma, northern northeast Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, and then into the East Coast possibly. More details to come, obviously. The East Coast scenario is very to be determined at this point, but Dallas, Texas, all into northeast Texas has the chance of seeing 6 inches plus of snow here, which is like the most snow they've seen in an entire year. They could all get in one day. So this will be treacherous. And then there's going to be the ice storm potential here across the southern half of the storm, while the northern half experiences significant snow. So this could be snow. This could be potentially ice, like freezing rain, sleet. So it's still to be determined. Let's go ahead and look at the forecast models to see what's happening. There's no advisories or watches yet because this is crazy. Probably trying to figure out what's going to happen here. So let's go ahead and jump into details. Okay. Let's go over here to the European model. Let's go over here to, I bet we can just pull up Dallas, Fort Worth first. There we go. Let's go to snow. You can see the snow starts Thursday morning to Thursday afternoon. This is what the European model is trying to pinpoint, trying to show 9 inches plus of snow, or 6 to 12 inches possible across the north side of Texas, northeast Texas, and the southern Oklahoma. I mean, southeast Oklahoma is really bad to chase even severe weather. I couldn't imagine what it is with a foot of snow. Probably impossible during that terrain. You would just slide off. That would be really, really bad. Here's south central parts. Um, so the snowstorm, let's say, starts Thursday morning, goes out Friday into Saturday morning. The European models depict snow across Oklahoma to southern Missouri, southern tip of Illinois, southern Indiana, um, into northern Louisiana, maybe possibly, but it's probably the ice storm potential down there, but into central western Arkansas and northern Texas is probably going to be the prime spot for the heaviest of the snow. Um, and then we have the freezing rain here on the southern portion of the storm. Freezing rain this deep and this far south is going to be very interesting. Showing freezing rain potential just north or around Shreveport, into Texarkana. Maybe you're just asking for a nightmare to happen at this point. Freezing rain, if it's actually going to happen like this, it's going to be insane. And that starts Thursday morning. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting. Probably a very sharp cutoff line as well, because when we go to look at snow, and that's where the freezing rain is there, across. Let's get into a better approach here. Um, let's go over here to Louisiana. Louisiana should be in here. Here we go. So there's the freezing rain here in the European model showing right there around the Texarkana, maybe north of Shreveport right there. Even maybe on the eastern portions of Dallas Fort Worth, right? Um, where's the snow line set up? It looks like a very sharp cutoff, so let's go ahead and go to snow. You see that's where the snow is, right there, overlapping some of the freezing rain as well. So it looks like the system's lifting more north. Freezing rain comes in behind it, looks like, and then there's the snow. But it's a very, very sharp cutoff line here. So there's probably some sleet. You see you got some sleet potential here as well. That's your sleet accumulation, showing upwards of almost 2 inches of sleet is what the European model is showing. You got your freezing rain, and then you got your snow here. So there's a very, very, very sharp cutoff line possibly here, where the system's just lifting, affecting north, or freezing rain builds up beyond that. But with that much freezing rain, with the sleet, I mean, it's just possible. Oh, this is for Thursday into Saturday. So I didn't look at Arkansas here. So we're looking at Arkansas here. We're looking at the snow. You can see Little Rock. I wonder if we can pull up Little Rock in here. We don't have a Little Rock. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting snowstorm. And it goes into southern Illinois as well. Probably Friday into Saturday. Let's look at the GFS. GFS model has a different scenario, and it's been very consistently showing snow potential for all of Illinois with this system ejecting northeast, a lot of southeast Missouri, and then this Arkansas, northern Texas, southeast Oklahoma, and then to Memphis, Tennessee as well. So it's some large area of snow with the GFS model. Let's go to South Central here. So this is what the GFS model is showing snow over various amount of states here, including Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, northern Northeast Texas. The reason why I'm not pushing out such extreme wording like the last snowstorm is because there isn't a lot of consistency in this track. So while the GFS shows that track, the European model shows this track. And I think the GFS model could be an outlier. But then again, the latest Canadian at 12Z, 00Z isn't updated yet, does show snow across Oklahoma, northern Texas, Arkansas, into Missouri, and into Illinois again. So it's something to watch out here. And here's the latest NAM model. The NAM model just goes nuts. NAM model for Texas. Here we go. NAM model for Texas. Oh, we gotta zoom in here. Oh, we can't. Anyway, NAM model for Texas showing a very sharp gradient for snow. I bet the NAM is being more of a freezing rain person. Yeah, it is. See, the NAM model shows a little bit more warming. So there's going to be a very sharp cutoff line with a heavy burst of snow, maybe in Dallas, but it shows a larger area of freezing rain, which is what the Canadian model's been showing. So it's very interesting to see how this does evolve, but I think there's going to be a big ice storm across the southeast or eastern portions of Texas into Louisiana into southern Arkansas, which would be very, 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 very bad. Um, Probably when the ice is actually happens starting Thursday morning. Um, Prime time right there across Louisiana is probably 21 to. So let's look at the temperatures here. There's your surface temperature. It's just around 31 degrees. So you're having freezing rain about 30, 31 degrees. That is not the best ideal for a significant ice storm. You do want your temperatures to be like 30 degrees or under, like 29, 28, maybe the prime. But like I said, 31, 30 degrees, it could freeze because there'd be a lot of untreated surfaces depending on how heavy it's coming down. Lighter it is, the more easier it'll grasp onto the surfaces at 30, 31 degrees and kind of freeze on contact. Also depends how warm those ground temperatures are. So it might have a better chance of sticking and freezing on contact, probably on elevated bridges and surfaces and stuff like that, especially through Shreveport into Texarkana, with a lot of those on-ramps, off-ramps, and bridges and loops. So that is a possibility right there in Waco, Texas area as well. On the 35 corridor is going to be a mess. That is what your temperature difference is looking like. But if you look at the European model for temperature difference, European model is showing a similar with around a little bit warmer, like a degree or degree 2 warmer than what the NAM model is showing with the ice storm potential. But with that much, with the temperatures around 30 degrees plus, I mean, it's going to be difficult, even if it's coming out heavy, for it to freeze on contact, even with, previous days of ground temperatures being above freezing as well. So we'll kind of monitor to see how this ice storm potential is going to work. But there will be freezing rain and sleet for sure across various models. Let's go over here again to the snow. Let's go out to Saturday morning. Here's Canadian 10 km. You can see it's showing a swath of snow. There's your freezing rain with the Canadian 10 km. So very interesting. And also your sleet. And then you got your freezing rain. And here's the NDFD forecast model. I don't think it's fully updated yet. It is. And that's your snow on the NDFD forecast model, but it's not in reach yet. So probably the HER model maybe is in reach. Yeah, it's not even in reach yet. Okay, well, we gotta wait for more details to see what's gonna happen with the system, but probably no more Wednesday afternoon what I'm doing. If I'm going down there or not to chase this, but I'll know for sure Wednesday afternoon. It's gonna be very interesting. Storm system, I think southern Illinois has the possible chance to see snow out of this into southern Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas for sure. Southeast Oklahoma and northern Texas probably in play with this system. But other than that, stay tuned, and that's about it.